Hi everyone, welcome to the International Association of Culinary Professional Awards nomination. We will announce the 2022 finalists of the prestigious IACP Awards. My name is Paola Birseño-Gonzalez and I serve as IACP's Awards Director. We're coming to you from Los Angeles Chinatown, the location of my favorite cookbook store, Now Serving. Please consider supporting independent booksellers like Now Serving, Omnivore Books, Kitchen Arts and Letters, Powell's, or your local cookbook store. I'm here with gangster gardener Ron Finley. What's up, Ron? How are you?
What up, P? How you feel?
Good. Rare are gardeners whose efforts have sparked political awakenings. Ron Finley grew up in the South Central region of Los Angeles, where he teaches communities how to transform food deserts into food sanctuaries and teaches individuals how to regenerate their lands. Ron, it's an honor to have you here.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the work that you do.
Somebody's got to do it.
Right?
But we all should be doing it.
Yeah.
That somebody is all of us, because collectively we can change this planet.
That's
and we
true.
have to.
Yeah. Ron, can you tell us a little bit about, the projects that you're working on and how can, people in the food community, we can contribute and support those efforts?
Well, first of all, contribute to the Ron Finley project. The email, the website is ronfinley.com. So we can take all your spare change, you can drain your bank account and just send it to us.
Send it to you guys.
We'll just make sure it gets into a good place. What we're trying to do is basically, P, is show people that you can't eat diamonds. Basically, that nothing has value over you, nothing. And these kids don't know that. They don't know that they already have a value. So what we're trying to do is teach them that. And how do you get grounded? You touch the ground. So where does everything start? In the ground. And I think if we bring that into people's lives, they'll realize, wow, I can change my life. I can design the life I want to live and not the one that's been designed for me. And with gardens, to me, it equals freedom. Freedom from this oppressive, racist dictatorships that we live in. Because when you start to grow your own food, you realize that this one tiny seed has infinity in it. Because that one seed can give you a tree, and that tree can give you all kinds of fruit, and all those fruit has seeds in them, like a tomato plant. And all those seeds have infinity in them. It's just, so there's no food shortage. It's us getting back to who we are. We're nature. So I'm just trying to show people that.
On your famous TED Talk, I love when you were like, if you're growing food, is it printing money?
The thing with that is people don't see our food has a resource, has a currency. We only see money has the only currency. We don't view ourselves as a resource. And that's what I'm saying, the thing, you can't eat diamonds. You can't eat that new latest phone or those new tennis shoes. But we got people out there that act like that has more currency than they do. And that's what that's what at the Ron Finley Project that we're trying to change, to look at things as like a leaf. I say a leaf falls for a reason in a particular season. It's by design. We look at it as trash. We look at it as debris. No, that leaf is a revenue source. That leaf is we're not taught that though. And that's what I'm trying to bring back to this, is that we can train like earth, like warriors to protect, that pledge allegiance, not to something up to this planet, to themselves, to humanity. And that's what we need to be pledging allegiance to. So that's what I want to get into to schools, is to show these kids, rake your neighbor's leaves, charge them, and then turn it into compost, and then sell them the compost, bags. That's the double up.
Love that.
So that kind of thinking, that kind of mentality, I think would change this planet and would change a lot of people's values of what they value. We would have kids looking at this planet and the resources around it a whole different way.
That's beautiful. So how can people learn more about it? RonFinley.com?
Yep, they can go to ronfinley.com. Our Instagram is Ron Finley Project, and mine personally is the Ron Finley HQ.
Cool. So for more information on the season's nominees, please visit the IACP.com to be the first to get the details on attending the awards ceremony, which we'll be announcing soon, and it will take place later this summer. Follow IACP on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook as we announce the nominees. The award season hashtag is hashtag IACP Awards 2022. Ron, should we get started and announce the 2022 Cookbook Award nominees?
No doubt. I'm sure they
it.
can't wait to hear it.
Yeah,
Let's make it happen.
This is exciting.
The IACP Cookbook Awards honors the authors, publishers, and other contributors behind the best cookbooks published each year. IACP's Cookbook Award program requires multiple steps, rigorous recipe testing in all relevant award categories. Awards are given in 15 categories, and one cookbook will be selected by the committee as the IACP's Book of the Year.
Yeah. The Cookbook Awards program was chaired by last year's IACP committee member, Atlanta-based fermentation and food historian Julia Skinner. The chair, along with a dedicated team of super judges, make up the Cookbook Awards committee. The committee oversees the review process across 15 categories. This season's super judges were Andrea Nguyen, the author of 6 acclaimed cookbooks and a leading voice in Asian American food and publishing. Diane Jacob, a multiple award-winning author, editor, and writing coach. Irvin Lin, a cookbook author and award-winning photographer and recipe developer. Martin Earl, culinary editor for ThermoWorks. And Sean Chavis, a food and health journalist in Atlanta, Georgia. So thank you so much to our committee for their dedication and their thorough work throughout the season.
The 2022 IACP Cookbook Award nominees are, in the American category, Cheryl Day's Treasury of Southern Baking, Cheryl Day, Artesian Books. Italian American, Red Sauce Classics and New Essentials. Angie Rito, Scott Tassanelli, and Jamie Feldmar. The New Cookbook School Cookbook Fundamentals, America's Test Kitchen. In the category of baking sweet and savory confections and desserts. Baked to Perfection, delicious gluten-free recipes with a pinch of science. Katharina Shermel, Bloomsbury Publishing. Mother Grains, Recipes for Grain Revolution. Roxana Jelapat, W.W. Norton and Company. Zoe Bakes Cakes, everything you need to know to make your favorite buns, loaves, and more. Zoe Francois, 10-Speed Press.
And now the nominees in the Chefs and Restaurants category are, and for mains, Recipes, Stories, and Pints with an Irish butcher and a chef. Gas Smith, Rick Higgins, 9 Bean Roast Books. Pasta, The Spirit and Craft of Italy's Greatest Food with Recipes. Missy Robbins, Talia Bayoki, 10-Speed Press. Take One Fish, Josh Niland, Hardy Graham Books. In the Children, Youth, and Family category, the nominees are Ready, Set, Cook, How to Make Good Food with What's on Hand. No fancy skills, fancy equipment, or fancy budget required. Don Perry, Simon & Schuster, Adult. Sourdough Baking with Kids, Natalia Sayanova, Fair Winds Press. The Complete Cookbook for Young Scientists, editors at America's Test Kitchen Kids, America's Test Kitchen.
In the culinary travel category, the nominees are Living Within the Wild, Personal Stories and Beloved Recipes from Alaska. Christian Dixon, Mandy Dixon, West Margin Press. Sandar Kett's Fermentation Journeys, Recipes, Techniques, and Traditions from Around the World. Sandar Alex Katz, Chelsea Green Publishing. Food of Oaxaca, Recipes and Stories from Mexico's Culinary Capital. Alejandro Riaz, Carlo El Tesser, Alfred A. Knopf. In the Food Issues and Matters categories, Seed Money, Monsanto's Past and Our Food Future. Bartol J. Elmore, W. Norton and Company. The Perennial Kitchen, simple recipes for a healthy future. Beth Dooley, University of Minnesota Press. The Zero Waste Chef, plant-forward recipes and tips for a sustainable kitchen and planet. Anna Marie Buno, Avery.
Thanks, Ron. The nominees now in the food photography and styling category are Colombiana, a rediscovery of recipes and rituals from the soul of Colombia. Mariana Velázquez, Gentle and Hires, photographers. Mariana Velázquez, stylist, Harper Wave. Death & Co. Welcome Home, Alex Day, Nick Foucault, David Kaplan, Devon Tarby, Tyson Bueller. Dylan Ho and Jenny Afuso, photographers, 10 Speed Press. Take One Fish, Josh Nealand, Rob Palmer, photographer, Steve Pierce, stylist, Hardy Graham Books.
In the general category, the nominees are Milk Street Vegetables, Chris Kimball, J.M. Hirsch, Michelle Locke, Voracious Little Brown and Company. The Chef's Garden, a modern guide to common and unusual vegetables with recipes. Farmer Lee Jones and Christian Donnelly, Avery. The New Cooking School Cookbook Fundamentals. America's Test Kitchen, America's Test Kitchen. Health and Wellness. Canal at Vanille, Bakes Simple. A new way to bake gluten-free. Argan Gold Uaga, Sasquatch Books. Simply Julia, 110 easy recipes for healthy comfort food. Julia Tarshan, Harper's Way. Spicebox Kitchen, eat well and be healthy with globally inspired vegetable-forward recipes. Linda Shiu, MD, Hatchet Go.
And now in the international category, the nominees are Patty Jinich, Treasures of the Mexican Table, Classic Recipes, Local Secrets. Patty Jinich, HarperCollins. Ripe Figs, Recipes and Stories from Turkey, Greece, and Cyprus. Yasmin Khan, W. Norton and Company. The Pepper Thai Cookbook, Family Recipes from Everyone's Favorite Thai Mom. Pepper Teagan, Garrett Snyder, Clarkson Potter. And the nominees in the literary or historical food writing are At the Chinese Table, A Memoir with Recipes. Carolyn Phillips, W. Norton and Company. Black Smoke, African Americans and the United States of Barbecue. Adrian Miller, Ferris and Ferris Books, University of North Carolina Press. Mango and Peppercorns, A Memoir of Food, An Unlikely Family and the American Dream. Catherine Manning, Lin Nguyen, Tung Nguyen, Elisa Ung, Chronicle Books.
In the self-published category, Modernist Pizza, Nathan Merbold, Francisco Migoa, Stephanie Swain. Something in Tonic, A History of the World's Most Iconic Mixers. Nick Kokanis, Bark to Bottle Publishing. Sweet Summertime Recipes by Shanae Today. Shanae Lewis. Single subject, How to Grill Vegetables, the New Bible for Barbecuing Vegetables Over Live Fire. Stephen Reichling. Workman Publishing Company. Pasta, the spirit and craft of Italy's greatest food with recipes. Missy Robinson and Talia Baiocchi, 10 Speed Press. Rodney Scott's World of Barbecue. Rodney Scott, Lois, Eric Ellie. Clarkson Potter.
And now to the wine, beer, or spirits category. Mezcal and tequila cocktails, mixed drinks for the golden age of agave. Robert Simonson, 10 Speed Press. The Cocktail Workshop, an essential guide to classic drinks and how to make them your own. Stephen Grass, Adam Erache, Running Press. The Japanese Art of the Cocktail, Masahiro Uroshido, Michael Anstendig, HarperCollins. And now for the IACP Julia Child First Book Award presented by the Julia Child Foundation for Gastronomy and the Culinary Arts. These nominees are also up for a $5,000 grant from the foundation. Après All Day, 65 cozy recipes to share with family and friends. Kelly Epstein, Chronicle Books. Eat Habibi Eat, fresh recipes for modern Egyptian cooking. Shahir Massoud, Appetite by Random House. Flavors of the Sun, The Sahari's Guide to Understanding, Buying, and Using Middle Eastern Ingredients. Christine Sahari Wellen, Chronicle Books. The Book of the Year will be announced during IACP's awards ceremony. Congratulations to this season's cookbook nominees.
The Digital Media Awards are bestowed across categories of digital content, including blogs, television, video, audio, and other digital forms. This year's awards program will be led by halal food and cooking expert Yvonne Marfay. The 2022 Digital Media IACP Awards nominees are in culinary recipe websites, Food 52, the Food 52 editorial team, Food and Wine Digital, Serious Eats, Corporate Food Instagram account, Food 52, the Food 52 social team, King Arthur's Baking, Annabella Nicholson and the King Arthur Digital Engagement Team, Milk Street Kitchen, Milk Street. Individual Instagram accounts, Brad A. Johnson, Jen Harris, Priya Mani.
And the nominees in the corporate online video series are Taste the Nation Holiday Edition, Padma Lakshmi, Hulu. The Spruce Eats, It's Elementary, The Spruce Eats. Sweet Heat with Rick Martinez, Gabriela Mangino, Sebastian Ortega, Josh Dion. In the category of group food blog, King Arthur Baking Company blog, King Arthur Baking Company. Simply Recipes. Taste, Matt Rothbard, Editor-in-Chief, Anna Hazel, Senior Editor. For the next category, the nominees in the individual food blog are Cooks Without Borders, Leslie Brenner, Cooks Without Borders. Moonrise, Shri Rep, Moonrise. Unpeeled Journal, Lisa Ruland, Unpeeled Journal.
In the newsletter categories, the nominees are Sybil Eats, The Deep Dish, Sybil Eats. Eat Voraciously, G. Daniela Gardaza, The Washington Post. The food section, Anna Rushkins, The Food section of Substacks. The nominees in podcast series are Proof from America's Test Kitchen, Kevin Payne, Yumi Araki, and Caitlin Kalinger, America's Test Kitchen. Raising Kale, Amber Scott, Raising Kale. The Sporkful's Mission, Impossible, Dan Pashman, The Sporkful. Radio Show, the nominees are Christopher Kimball's Milk Street Radio, Christopher Kimball, Milk Street. Flavors Under the Blue Sky, Celebrating the Bounty of the Region, Stella Fong, Yellowstone Public Radio. The Splendor Table with Francis Lim, The Splendid Table.
In culinary television series, the nominees are Taste the Nation, Holiday Edition, Padma Lakshmi, Hulu. Patty's Mexican Table, Patty Genich, pattygenich.com. Culture Kitchen with Bren Herrera, Rochelle Brown, Sonia Armstead, Culture Kitchen. Congratulations to all digital media nominees.
The Food Writing Awards honor the best examples of food writing, whether published, printed, or online. This season, the Food Writing Awards were chaired by Cookbook Club editor at What's Gabby Cooking and co-author and photographer of the cookbook Tasting Rome, Christina Gill. The 2020 Food Writing Award nominees are in the Beverage Focus column, Contribution to VinePar's BP Pro Q&A. Column, Lena Taylor, VinePar. Explainers, Meg Maker, The Drop. Spirits column, M. Carey Allen, The Washington Post. The Birth of the Bourbon Hype Machine, Aaron Goldfarb, Punch. What to Drink Next, Ray Owl, Food and Wine. Recipe Focused column, Absolute Best Test, Alla Quitner, Food 52. Genius Recipes, Christian McGlure, Food 52. Welcome Table, Jessica B. Harris, Southern Living Magazine.
And the nominees in the culinary travel writing category are Belle of the Balkans, Adam Arache, Travel and Leisure. Orange was the new black, the shifting plates and palettes of Caro. D. May 10, plates. Unraveling the Danish smørrebrød. Priya Manning, Whetstone Journal. And now for the nominees in the food section of a magazine. Handbook, Josh Miller and Mary Frances Heck, Food and Wine. Table, Amy Kavanagh, Chicago Magazine. Talk of the Table, Moment Magazine. In the narrative beverage writing with recipes, the nominees are Kelp is Coming for Your Cocktail, Hannah Selinger, Punch. Mark Farrell Wants to Change the Way You Think About Rum, Yolanda Evans, Food and Wine. There's a lot more to masala chai than spiced milk tea, Lena Trivedi Grenier, Epicurious.
In the narrative beverage writing without recipes, Cafe Culture, Don Q. Dow, Imbibe. In Search of the New Francicorta, Zachary Sussman, 750 Daily. Searching for the platonic idea of the pina colada in San Juan, Puerto Rico, Jake Eman, Inside Hook. Why is Screaming Eagles winemakers making $90 six-packs of lager? Aaron Goldfarb, Vine Pair. In the narrative food writing with recipes, Danya Mella, Michael Snyder, Food and Wine. Fruits of Juneteenth, Nicole Taylor, Food and Wine. The Hidden Magnificent History of Chop Suey, Miranda Brown, Gastro Oscura. Narrative food writing without recipes. How garlic noodles became one of the Bay's area's most iconic food. Luke Sae, KQED. Stop Calling Food Exotic. J. Daniela Galarza, The Washington Post. Sweet and Lowdown, Sandy Tolan with Euclides Cordero Nuel, Mother Jones.
In the personal essays memoir writing category, the nominees are Don't Forget the Tomatoes for My Funeral, Teresa Politano, Gastronomica. My Mother, Meat Alternatives, and Me, Latria Graham, Gravy. Take Care, The Root, Jamal Lemon, Good Beer Hunting. The nominees in the restaurant criticism are Casual Dining Reviews, Tim Carmen, The Washington Post. Reviews, Bill Addison, Los Angeles Times. Reviews, Hannah Raskin, The Food Section. Congratulations to all food writing nominees.
This is our last set of nominees. The IACP Food Photography and Food Styling Awards honors are the best in food photography each year, both commercial and editorial work. This season was overseen by an impressive group of judges led by food and still life photographer Julia Stotz. The 2022 Food Photography and Styling Awards nominees are Best Commercial Food or Beverage Photography, Bourbon Poached Pear Spice Cake, Nathaniel S. Crawford, photographer. Nielsen Massey Recipe Blog. Bread Day Tonight, Rick Hallberg, photography. King Arthur Baking Company. Camp Yoshi Kiddo, Celeste Noche, photographer. REI. Best Editorial Personal Food Photography, Caldo de Res, Carson Downey, photography. All Recipes Magazine. Clarified Miso Mushroom Noodles, Seuss Morrison, photography. Radish Top Soup, Recipe Shot. Brie Pisano, photographer. All Recipes Magazine.
In the category of Best Food Styling in a Commercial Food Photograph, the nominees are Chocolate Peanut Butter Donuts, Mai Takanaka, food stylist. I love peanut butter. Peanut Butter Mendians, Mai Takanaka, food stylist. I love peanut butter. Sunday Night Saucy Cheesecake, Charlie Worthington, food stylist. Sunday Night Foods. The nominees in the Best Food Styling in an Editorial Personal Food Photograph, Nothing Goes Together Like Peas and Carrots, Southern Living, Charlotte L. Autry, food stylist. Radish Top Soup, cover shot. Kelsey Moylan, food stylist. All Recipes Magazine. The Less Sweet Life, Michelle Gatton, food stylist, eating well. Congratulations to all food styling and food photography nominees.
The Trailblazer Awards and Culinary Classics will be announced at the IACP Awards ceremony this summer. Dates and locations to be announced soon.
This year's awards ceremony is being held separately from the IACP annual conference to put award nominees in the spotlight. Follow us on social media as we announce the award ceremony details. We hope you can join us to celebrate and cheer for nominees and winners. Congratulations to all, and thank you to our award committees and judges. Ron, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here. Thank you.